hmm Um, favors or benefits under circumstances which might be construed by reasonable persons. Yeah. As influencing the performance of governmental duties. Yeah. hmm Now, I've been very reasonable with this county. Yes. Reasonable persons. Yeah. I've sent you a couple million emails. Yeah. I made approximately 35,000 videos. Yes. And any reasonable person would say that you've been influenced. Yes. To the refusal. Yeah. Of the performance of your governmental duty. Now, obviously, yes, you can't issue a dissolution of marriage without any due process. You can't refuse to serve the individual because you're going to conspire together against the enforcement of the laws. Yes. You cannot issue any protection orders without jurisdiction. hmm You can't reissue a protection order by minute order because of the accusation of breaking the protection order. Yes. After I was arrested in 2012. You can't refuse to enforce foreign court orders. Yes. So that my record was expunged. You cannot hold children hostage. Now, these reasonable persons, yes, it's obvious that you've been influenced in the performance of your governmental duties. Yes. Now, when I informed the police department just last night, yes, for some reason you thought that bail does not apply to you, as if you wouldn't have to pay bail to get out of jail. That's $2,500,000 bail. Now, false arrest. False police reports. Yes. Fabricated evidence. Right. Fraudulent mental health evaluations. Yes. And then the refusal to acknowledge the laws. Now, I've always been the reasonable person. I've documented over and over and over the crimes that I'm describing right now. Yes. And for some reason, you're the unreasonable employees of the government. Well, you're just going to have to enforce those laws. As much as you dislike the thought of it, yes, you're going to have to do it. Now, you've accused me of numerous crimes, yes, where I didn't commit any crime. What individual was in Jefferson County on June 16th of 2017? What email address was used to say that I was cyber stalking? Yes. When you say that the co-workers, the employees of the Brennan School District received an email from me. Well, who was it that was in Squim, Washington at 7:47 a.m.? And what individual was there at 4:48 p.m.? Were there multiple persons that played the part of Paul Bundick? Now, you have been influenced to refuse to perform your governmental duties. That goes for all of those elected to office in the city, yes, in the county. Oh, tribal governments, yeah. There is no excuse for any employee of any tribal government, state government, oh, federal government. Oh, well, you're getting sued. Now, today, I'd like to have my sons, and for all of you that said, well, we're just not going to do it, you're going to have to go to prison. Yeah. And the bail is going to be approximately $2,500,000. So my suggestion is, yes, that you do what any reasonable person would have expected. Oh, you would enforce the laws of the United States. Could you do that? Could you just enforce the law? Now, I'd like to know where all your children were born. For all of the federal employees, yeah, for the last 40 years, I'd like to know exactly where they were born. Not just the birth certificate issued from whatever state or government. Yeah. And then I'd like to know the prescription for the prenatal vitamins that were prescribed before their birth. Yes. And after you gave birth. Poop. Now, that would require the physician, yes, that did the actual pregnancy test. Yeah. Well, your federal insurance paid for the birth of your child or whatever corporation or state you were working for at that time. Now, I'm going to want to know all the prenatal vitamins right now. Do you understand? Give me the prenatal vitamins.